Hi guys, my name's Rick Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and we've got some new clubs to test. Brand new golf clubs, TaylorMade golf clubs. Some new irons. So they've brought some new ones out, but at least they've changed them. I reckon a bigger step, biggest change, certainly visible face technology we've seen yet. So it's not just a Speed Blades 2, they're bringing a brand new range of irons out, and these are called RSIs. So you've got RSi 1s, bigger head, RSi 2, slightly medium head size, and RSi Tour, which is the bladed version. I already love the name. You know, Rick Shiels, you can't get that much better than that, RS. And also my daughter Ivy, so RSi. Perfect. Thank you, TaylorMade. Right, what these golf clubs are offering, what they're supposed to be doing, is it's all about the off-centered hits. That's what it's all about. That's what they're absolutely targeting at. They've done some research. 76% of shots are not hit out the middle. That's a huge percentage. You'll see a lot of tour players over the next few weeks, I'm sure, getting face tape and seeing where they're hitting from. And I've seen a picture of Justin Rose recently with that. And it's all about where they're hitting off the face and how they're trying to make a golf club that's more forgiving. The further, even if you don't hit the middle of the club, the further away from the centre, it's still going to offer forgiveness. Ball speed, they're never going to get the direction perfect just because the club's still going to twist. But they're trying to get that shot to still at least get towards the green or towards the flag on off-centered hits. Visible face technology. They've got face slots. So you've had the speed slot before in the bottom, the speed pocket in the bottom. It helps the trampoline of the face off bottomed hits. But now they've got these strips on the toe and on the heel. So where the chrome section is normally completely blank, you can see these new speed or face slots, I think they've actually called them. That's going to help the trampoline effect off dispersion shots across the face. Let's give it a test. That's all we can do. We're going to hit real golf balls down here on GC2. I'm going to hit some, like say, out the middle first. I'll try, and then experiment. Hit some from the toe and from the heel and see what they have to offer. This is the bigger version. This is the RSi 1. Check out my channel up here in the corner for RSi 2. I'm going to be getting RSi Tour very, very soon. So, bigger head. Doesn't look super big. Not really. You know, it's the kind of Speed Blades looking head. It's got a nice big chunk to it. What I do like straight away from the face slots is that it frames the face slightly. It gives the face a little bit of right, that's where you're trying to hit between. Not that you need reminding, that's where you're trying to hit between. Somewhere between the grooves would be good. So it gives it a nice frame, and they're not, I think they'll take a little bit visually to get used to, but nothing major. They have strong lofts. This is for a 7 iron, 30.5 degrees, that's quite strong. So we should see that in the distance performance, and then the distance performance off-centered hits, that's what we're looking for as well. Right, let's get hitting some, and then we'll talk a bit more about the golf clubs. Nice. I felt like any solid hitting TaylorMade iron there. 176 yards of carry distance, and felt nice. Just felt really good off the face. That was off the centre. Produced a nice ball flight, a little bit of a draw there, nice ball flight, and it was yeah, nice. Solid hit out the middle. Like I said, that's not going to be its biggest pulling power. It's going to be off-centered hits. Let's hit a couple more out the middle. The 30.5 degrees of loft does not sacrifice height, that's for sure. So the height of that is still very, very good. I'm sure they've whipped the centre of gravity right down to the bottom of this club head to allow for that to happen. Right, one more out the middle, and then it's the real test. You know, this is the when we're hitting it not off the middle, that's when it's going to show up most. That was 176 again. That was a bit off the bottom of the golf club. So the bottom of the golf club is safeguarded with the speed pocket at the bottom. See the distance? 169. So I've lost a little bit of distance off the bottom strike there. So that was the effective trampoline effect at the bottom. Okay. So 10 yards off and not a fantastic strike. It's a bit of a chunk, but 170 yards still with the sevens, not horrendous. Okay, let's go toe. So I've got HMT here on my club, and these are these reflective dots you might see on some of the images. I would use tape. The only problem with using tape is it generally reduces the spin, certainly when measuring on GC2, and the ball seems to go a million miles. So I'm doing it without tape, but with GC2 so we can actually see where we hit from on the club face. Let's go toe first. Common shot of mine. I hit the toe more than I hit the heel. Let's hit the toe first. So I'm going to try and hit, not in the actual face slot, but somewhere towards the edge of the grooves. Yeah, that was really toey. And that's the shot you should see. That's gone left. That's the shot you should see from a toey strike with an iron. 174 yards. So it's hardly lost anything. And that was really out of the toe. That was really out of the toe. It actually performed better than the one I hit out the bottom. Okay. And that was honestly right in the toe. You'll see some of the images up on screen there. It's right on the edge of the grooves. Let's go heel. Obviously, it's not safeguarding the hosel, the shank. If you hit the shank, it's not going to go very far, but it's when you just catch it heel side of centre. Oh, that felt really good. 176 again. Not lost any distance. That was a little bit out the heel. Not massive out the heel, but enough out the heel. I don't get too close. My camera's a bit, in danger there if I catch it a bit too heely. Let's go one more out the heel. That's more like it. That was more in the heel. So let's see what actual distance if there is much of a change. 168. So that's not a great deal of distance lost at all. At all. I know, for example, with my bladed irons, if I catch it from the toe, I lose vast amount of distance, a lot of distance. Hit from the heel, I lose a lot of distance. Way more than 10 yards for a 170 yard shot, 180 yard shot. Way more. That's less than 10% loss in distance from an off-centered hit. And I mean proper off-centered. They're really bad hits, certainly the toey one. So these, let's say I don't think they've made a golf club. If you've got a speed blade club, I don't think they've made a golf club that's going to hit it better than speed blades. I'm going to test that theory as well. I'm going to pitch it up against the speed blades. They are long, they're long hitting clubs, but it's a golf club that's going to perform better when hit off from not the middle of the golf club. 76% of golf shots are not hitting the middle. 76. And to be fair, I think that the 24% are all tour players that hit the middle. I really do. I mean, that one of Justin Rose, that image, I don't think that's a warm-up shot or anything, but he wouldn't be that spread normally. But it'd be interesting. There's going to be, I'm sure, there's going to be loads of opportunity to be able to see where you hit from on the club face over the next few weeks. If you're going to be testing these golf clubs, I think they maybe even come with some face tape so you can actually see where you hit. Right, one more out the middle. Bottomed again. It's going to be interesting. So that wasn't very, very fantastically hit. 178. So looks wise, it looks slick. I love the name. How could I not? Love the name. The visable face technology, I understand why they've done it. They've brought out another club. They have, but I think they've brought out another club for a reason this time. I do. I think they've brought out another club. These face slots. They've come out with a club that's going to perform better on off-centered hits, and that's the biggest message that you can get from this video. Go and test these clubs. Don't just take my word from it. They've come in slightly different grips and different shafts, etc. But I'm more bothered about these today. And now I'm going to test the RSi 2, the kind of intermediate iron. So for your mid-handicapper, and see how that performs. The face slots are slightly different on that. They're not quite as pronunciated on this. They flare at the ends. So they open up at the ends, so they go slim. And then from the bottom and the top of the face slots, they open up on the heel and the toe. It doesn't happen that on the other one. There's just a straight line. So I'm going to test that. I think they look slightly better. Guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do subscribe. Click the link down here below. Comment, let us know what you think. These are golf clubs that would appeal to you. Do you hit the middle of the golf club? ask yourself that. Ask yourself a serious question. Do you hit the middle of the golf club? If you don't, and you have a recurring problem, go and have a look at these golf clubs, because I don't think they lose that much distance when hit off-centered hits. I'm going to do loads more tests with these over the next couple of weeks, guys. TaylorMade RSi, 1 irons, 2 and tour. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you all soon.